Attendance management module covers student attendance as well as staff attendance. First, let's take a look at some features of student attendance. This module covers attendance needs of both schools and colleges. That is, attendance can be taken once in a day or can be taken during each period separately. In general, student attendance can be captured using any of these three methods, that is, portal, mobile apps, and RFID. Marking attendance using portal is very simple. The teacher has to select the date, class, and subject details. A list of all enrolled students is shown, and by default every student is marked present. The teacher has now to only click on absences and hit the save button. That's it. The attendance is marked, and any person with appropriate permissions can see attendance records as well as reports. Now, let's take a look at capturing attendance using mobile apps. The teacher logs in to the mobile using the provided mobile username and password. After selecting the date, class, period, and subject details from the list provided, the teacher is now ready to mark attendance. The phone shows students one by one as per roll number. For example, now the student with roll number 1 is shown. If the student is present, the teacher presses button 7 or the button 2 if the student is absent. On receiving the feed from the teacher, roll number 2 is shown. Thus, attendance of students can be marked just by pressing number 2 or number 7 one by one. On finishing with all the students in the class, the teacher is then ready to submit the data. Just by a single click of the button, all the data is now submitted to the server. The third method is using RFID technology. Here, a card is assigned to each classroom, teachers, and student. For capturing the attendance records, the cards have to be tapped in a required sequence. First, the class card is tapped and then the teacher's ID. Now cards of all present students can be tapped one by one. The captured data is then uploaded into the system easily. Now comes the best part. Once the attendance is captured, you would want to generate reports. There are n number of reports that can be generated just by a click. Here is the list of just few pre-configured reports. As an example, let's take a look at the student's attendance summary. This report shows overall average attendance of a student as well as gives the split at each subject level. The defaulting students are highlighted with red. We don't stop only at reporting. SIMs can set and dispatch alerts too, so as to help institutes to have a tighter control. Here is a list of few automatic SMS alerts. For example, an SMS alert can be sent to parents of probable defaulting students asking for corrective action at the end of each week or a month as configured. Staff attendance can be marked using one of the four listed methods, that is portal, mobile apps, RFID, and biometric. Staff attendance module also keeps track of employee leave applications and the approval as per configuration. Various reports related to staff attendance are available. Here is the list. So, the bottom line is that very thoughtful integration of hardware and software technologies make attendance module in SIMS a must-have item for institutes who care for student attendance too. Plus, it saves time, paper, and alerts help to implement tighter control and attention at each individual level.